New Year's Eve, many of us had planned. Celebrations will be going ahead across the country in one form or another, and ensuring we're all safe will be our incredible paramedics.
And we're joined this morning by Emergency Management Unit Director Jason Dunlop from Ambulance Victoria and Acting Senior Operations Supervisor Grace Elliott with the Queensland Ambulance Service. Justin, we'll begin with you on the grounds that Victoria is the latest spot for an outbreak of coronavirus. What main concerns you about going into celebrations tonight?
Well, good morning, Charles. Well, we're hoping here in Victoria everyone has a great time for New Year's Eve because Victorians have worked so hard to stop the spread of the coronavirus. So, yeah, it's concerning that there's a recent outbreak in Melbourne, but I'm sure the authorities are on top of it. They're putting out plenty of information about what to look out for. So tonight the message to everyone in Victoria is celebrate, but follow the COVID rules. So social distance, not big groups, only go into Melbourne if you've got a booking. But I guess also the usual New Year's Eve message of everything in moderation. So by all means have a drink to celebrate the coming of a brand new year, hopefully a better one than 2020, but do it in moderation. Make sure you're looking after your mates as well.
Well, one thing working in your favour with restrictions in place, you're probably expecting a quieter New Year's this year.
Well, Belinda, I think actually people in Victoria are going to be celebrating at home, in their backyards and in our parks and gardens. So we are expecting it to be one of the busiest nights of the year. It normally is. So we've put on extra resources to look out for the community and to help them celebrate.
I guess the fireworks was cancelled though.
Well, that's right. The Melbourne fireworks are cancelled, and I guess one of our concerns on New Year's Eve is people use illegal fireworks without any knowledge or training, and we do see a lot of people get burnt from exploding fireworks. So one key message is, apart from drinking appropriately, is to make sure you stay away from illegal fireworks, don't get burnt, don't end up in hospital. Have a great time instead.
Pretty good advice. Let's bring in Grace. There's been plenty to celebrate in Queensland the last few months. I take it you'll be expecting a busy night tonight. You may have lost Grace there. Grace, have you got us there? You'll be for your cruise tonight?
We are planning a busy night here in Queensland across the state as people celebrate the end of 2020 and warmly welcome in 2021. A lot of our large planned mass gatherings won't go ahead this year, but what we are anticipating is that the Gold Coasters and people across the state will celebrate at home in their local areas. As an ambulance service, we have additional resources on site to ensure that everyone will have a safe New Year's Eve, and we'll deploy these across the state as is necessary.
So what is your advice then for revellers to stay safe tonight? What should they do and what shouldn't they be doing?
So advice that we would give to anyone celebrating New Year's Eve this year is obviously to have fun and enjoy yourself, but to please maintain some vigilance around your intoxication levels and those of your friends and family. If you are planning on celebrating tonight, please make a plan before you go out. Don't drink and drive, and to stay out of the water, whether that be the pool or the beach. We would also encourage people to practice social distancing if they are out celebrating, and if they are unwell this evening, to please stay at home.
And Justin, to bring you back into the conversation, it's been such a tough year for your officers down there. How's everyone doing as we approach 2021?
Well, it's certainly been a big year, with the bushfires and heat of last summer and then the COVID restrictions and everything else that's happened this year. It's been a big year. So I think people are a bit tired, but looking forward to welcoming in the new year, appropriately, in moderation and COVID safe.
And Grace, to you, you've all been working hard too.
We absolutely have. We believe that everyone will practice safely tonight, and it should be a really fantastic celebration.
Well, we thank you both and all your officers across the entire country, in fact, because all the work they've done for 2020. Justin and Grace, thanks for being part of the program, and Happy New Year to the two of you.
Happy New Year to you too.
Stay safe.
Well, it's been a year of change, uncertainty, separation and heartbreak. But if there's one thing that's carried us through, it's the human spirit.